next guy.
Over 40 veterans. Yes. Different driver to win a Winston Cup race for Rick Hendrick.
That thing doesn't quit running on him. He's got it made. Well, watch Kurt Busch driving off in this end of the corner. Picks up about 3 car lengths. Jimmie Johnston eases back to that throttle.
Jimmie Johnston off turn 4, 6th in points, leading rookie on the tour, and he's going to win his 13th start.
Here before a hometown crowd of his. These fans are going crazy. They love it. There we go. Walk that thing. Dog walking down through there. Give me some more smoke. Oh, let her go. I bet Rick wouldn't even care if he blew it up. Points lead over those guys behind him. As long as Ricky Rudd keeps going and doesn't hold Jimmie Johnston up, I don't think Bill can do it.
Elliott getting so close, but hits him off turn 4.
It sure is a great run for Bill. I'm proud of old Bill. He's just hung in there all day long. What a great run. And Darrell, he's driving that thing down in the corner. White flag's out this time. He ain't leaving anything on the table, I can tell you that. Here he comes up off of turn 2, and he's still closing. Watch him driving down here in the turn 3 right here. Oh, up on the outside, he's going to give it that high. He's going to give it that high line. Last-ditch effort here.
Bill Elliott closes, but Jimmie Johnston gains the 2nd victory of his rookie year.
We may have a battle between Bobby Hamilton and Robbie Gordon. I don't think Bobby Hamilton's going to like that very much.
Gordon got Hamilton for 8th at the line.
And notice that neither one of them are slowing down just yet. Bobby Hamilton is after Robbie Gordon. Look at him. He's going to get him. You scoundrel, you. I'm going to get you.
They zoom past Ricky Craven, who beat them to the line for 7th place. And now it looks like maybe cooler heads will prevail.
Give Robbie Gordon a lot of credit. He knew not to slow down. He kept on going. I think stopping might have been the best thing he could do. Let me get over here on the back straightaway. What happened was Robbie Gordon gave him a shot off of turn 4 here. Pushes him up out of the way. Man, Bobby did a great job. And here they go. Now Bobby's going to start hanging into him, banging into him right here as soon as he can catch him.
Well, that's the Earnhardt method, Darrell.
Hit him after the race.
Well, Robbie got the spot. Give him a little boot and get there.
Well, there's another great thing about this concrete. We see some great burnout.
Yes.
Well, I tell you, I'm glad for that team. They've had a couple get away from them the last couple of weeks here. Good to see them pull it off today.
Jimmie Johnston ties Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Davey Allison, picking up 2 wins in only 16 starts. Steve Burns.
Go to victory lane with her son. He'll come to the white flag next time. Will Jimmie Johnston? He got his first Winston Cup win in his 13th start in California back at the end of April. Picked up his 2nd here in June at Dover. He's trying to score a sweep at the Monster Mile and boost his chances of perhaps winning the Winston Cup title in his rookie year. Final lap, and there's traffic ahead for Johnson.
He gets by Ricky Craven okay. I think these cars in front of him, Kyle Petty, are fast enough that Mark will not be able to catch him.
Yeah, it was that side-by-side stuff that was going to get him in trouble. His 27th birthday was this past Tuesday. There'll be a lot of candles to blow out in victory lane at Dover. Jimmie Johnston sweeps the Monster Mile this season. A great day. Way to go, boys. We're back on track. Awesome stuff all day long. Tell you what, that 48 car, if he comes back over here next week and runs like that.
And as Larry pointed out, it won't be this. It'll be a better one.
Gordon Chad Canal. I wouldn't bet on that. I've been down that road before. You think they'll start to sell this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sam, is it going to be nice? Pull it back into victory lane. Come on, wait a minute. You got to make another turn here. Don't start counting chickens. Boy, Bobby Labonte's going to move to the high side trying to make this pass, but I don't think he'll do it on Kurt Busch.
Last year he won the first 2 segments. This year he wins $1 million. Jimmie Johnston wins the Winston.
How about that? Way to go, Chad. Nice job. Team. Look at that. Way to go, team effort. We did it. That man right there, I'll tell you what, your driver, my driver, I'll tell you what, he is the best driver I have ever seen at Charlotte Motor Speed. And do this, I mean, it's just great. Look at him here, that's just great. This is what it's all about right here, $1 million bucks, this is what it's about.
Hey, congratulations. Right now, the 24 crew, Jeff Gordon's crew, the 25 crew, Nemechek's crew, they are all together out here on Victory Lane, congratulating Jimmie Johnston's crew.
1,017,604 reasons to celebrate.
You know, I wouldn't run that car next week either. I put it up on blocks. I'd never run it again. Maybe a year from now, I might save that bad boy for next year. And I know they're not going to run that engine because they're going to use it to slam up. Because no matter what, when you win the Winston, you're guaranteed a start in it for the next 5 years.
Yes, sir. Now that's power.
Especially at night, it's going to gain a little bit of grip. It's going to be very fast. We're going to see some fast lap times. Also, what I've seen is the track, the rubber will be gone again. It'll be a little bit loose. But I want to follow up on one thing, and I know we still have 124 laps to go. But, Darrell, you did it in 1985. I was a part of doing it in 1991, and that's pulling the double here and winning both of them. Winning the Winston All-Star race and winning the Coca-Cola 600, that means a lot to a race team.
Twice prior to tonight, this race has been shortened by rain. Buddy Baker won it in 68. Jeff Gordon won it in 97. Speedway and NASCAR officials have conferred, and for the safety of the fans getting home, they are not going to take what they estimate would be 3 hours in this damp air and damp ground to dry the track. The race is official. Jimmie Johnston won $1 million last Saturday night, and he banks the Coca-Cola 600 tonight. Matt.
And call it a home turf win for Jimmie Johnston from the back to the front. Congratulations, Coke 600 winner. I can't believe we did this here at Lowe's Motor Speedway in Lowe's, Monte Carlo. We knew we were going to have a great race car again, but coming from the back, we didn't.
Right here, he's the master of this place.
We didn't know what was going to happen, and I'm just so proud of this entire race team, everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. We've been able to count on our great pit stops. The last two had us out in the lead both times. Great engines, great bodies, great race cars, great teamwork, and great support from Lowe's. I'm dumbfounded. I expected to be donuts on the front stretch and burnouts and all, but this is very cool. Now, you told me building up to this weekend that what happened last year, you could have won both races last year. You were a man on a mission. You wanted to sweep them, and you did. How much was that on your mind playing up this weekend? Well, really, the success we had last year, we did so well, but we didn't close the deal. And this year, having a different mindset of wanting to
Started. When they go dry, they're tough to start. Who else is going to lose a good finish in these closing laps? Michael Waltrip, all the way back to 30th place. Oh, man. Good point day gone bad.
Jimmie Johnston makes another lap, just 2 to go.
Johnson's crew says they have enough fuel to get to turn 1 past the checkered flag. Lap and a half to go. He's up on Kevin Harvick by a little bit less than 2 seconds as he works some lap traffic. Who else is going to run out of fuel? White flag, Matt.
Chad Canal's a little concerned seeing the 25 run out. Told his driver, slow down as much as you can.
Half a lap to go for Jimmie Johnston. If it stays under power, he's going to get his second win at 2-3. He's got enough pad on Kevin Harvick. Harvick's in a little bit of traffic right now. Chad Canals made the right strategy call. Way to go! They had a great car, and Jimmie Johnston wins the New England 300, his second win of 2003. 58 of the 300 laps. Jimmie Johnston, Matt Kenseth, did have championship leader. Who's that just ran out off turn 4? Ricky Rudd just ran out off the final corner. And lost a handful of spots coming to the checkered flag.
Johnny Sauter ran out of gas off the 4th corner.
In just his 58th NASCAR Winston Cup start, Jimmie Johnston with the 5th win of his career. Matt, crew did the right job, made the right call today.
They sure did. He told Jimmie Johnston, you might run out of gas on your burnout. A flat track, Chad. Big win for this team. I'll tell you what, these guys are
to Jimmie Johnston. They're
Entire crew.
Yep, they took their time, and they got in there what they needed. That was all the difference.
at lap 127. The crew cleaned out in a pit road crash. Three of the members getting hit by another car. They came back to do their job and make the crucial stop when it counted. Jimmie Johnston sweeping New Hampshire International Speedway races in 2003.
That was a battle for seconds on between Ricky Rudd, Joe Nemechek. Here comes Elliott.
2 to go. Here he comes. He's been really good right over here. From here off the corner, he can stay in the throttle. Close, close, close. Here I come. Johnson's got the power under the hood to hold him off. There's the 2 crews right here. A lap and a half to go. The 18 crew on the left, the 48 crew on the right. There's Bobby Labonte at the bottom. Jimmie Johnston's so good on the high side off turn 4. White flag this time. Johnson, I think, said after that charge that Bobby Labonte put on him there a while ago, he said, if that's all you got, that ain't enough. He may have one more shot, DW. Jimmie went in a little bit low that time. Here comes Bobby. 18 cars. Just doesn't quite have the steam down the straightaway, but he's going to dive her in here hard, baby. Come on. I guarantee he'll drive it in down here, turn 3 and 4. He went to the high side with Jimmie Johnston in the 48 well. He just needs to come nice and straight off turn 4. Jimmie Johnston, the Lowe's Chevrolet. Jimmie becomes the 41st driver to win at Darlington. These guys were beating and banging. These are all lead lap cars. But Ryan Newman will finish 3rd, Robbie Gordon 4th, Elliott Sadler 5th, Kurt Busch 6th, Mark Martin 7th, Harvick 8th, Mayfield 9th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes back to finish 10th. That's amazing. That Junior come back to 10th because he has had a terrible day after the start of this race. Jeff Burton, Casey Kane, and Casey Mears each picked up a position on the last lap. DW, remember the first time you won here, the granddaddy of them all? I did. Chris Economaki interviewed me. Well, Darryl, how's it feel when it's a lady in black? That's very good. Very good. I'd say we'll see some burnouts. What do you think? They called him Hot Rod on the radio during the race. Hot rodding began and grew up in California. So did this guy. He definitely knows. Welcome to the Nextel post-race show, brought to you by Nextel. Lap to go. Easy, Mikey. Second place still in doubt. Look at him. There's going to be 3 to 5. Bobby Labonte. But we stay green. Caution lights are on. The caution lights on. The caution lights out. It's over if they get to the line. I think Michael got second. The field was frozen. And coming to the line, Jimmie Johnston wins his 2nd straight Coke 600. Man. I don't know how you guys can say domination, but I'm saying, yeah, that's it, domination. Flag left. No pushing. No shoving. And this is where that rule came into being. Actually, right here. Talladega after the week after here.
No, I don't know. It's been a rule for a long time. I got pushed in here by Dave Marcus in 1982 on the last lap, trying to pass Bobby Allison, and they penalized me like 7 spots. So it's been around for a long time. That doesn't mean it. If it's been around a long time, doesn't mean they still use it. But
Look at this. Can you assist the pace car on the last lap? Come on, I gotta go. I got some people to thank. Give that Monte Carlo a push.
But I think you heard Matt Yoakum talking about it earlier. I think what this group has done a wonderful job at is putting Dover, Delaware behind them and working towards Pocono, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's a cooler that has come out of the stand.
Did you see that? He just threw something down there and hit the
And it hit the assistant flagman. And I hope somebody gets a squad car ride out of here for that one. Security right now is trying to identify the patron. Better get up off that. However, as that happens, Jimmie Johnston is finished at the top 15.
Jimmy. Stay way down low. They're throwing a bunch of stuff.
All 5 of them
Ambulance is on the racetrack right here at the start-finish line on the inside. They just threw a bottle and hit
Jimmie Johnston is going to score his 9th career victory in his 89 start. All of them on super speedways. Jimmie Johnston wins the Pocono 500.
race for second. Behind him, Jimmie Johnston comes off turn 3 here at Pocono and moves to the starter stand for the white flag and begins the final lap of the Pennsylvania 500. Unless something goes mechanically wrong on this 48 car in this final 2.5 miles, he's going to cruise to victory. He has been dominant so far today.
Well, I guess he is flying right now.
Last lap, as he came to the white flag, Jimmie Johnston, the only driver on the track to turn a lap time under 55 seconds. No charge for second, but still a great drive for Casey Kane to come back from the involvement in the accident and the damaged car. Mark Martin looking to finish second here at Pocono for an incredible 6th time in his career.
And puts him right back in the race to the chase.
There we go, opposite 3. Way to go, boys. Back to back again. Thank you. Play-by-play from the cockpit. Jimmie Johnston comes to the checkered flag and sweeps the Pocono races in 2004. Johnston wins the Pennsylvania 500.
You're right.
Big payday for Johnston and company. $90,000 a bonus for the championship leader winning a race. Damn cool. Thank you. And for Jimmie Johnston, his 4th win of 2004, he led 124 of 200 laps.
Mark Martin's going to look up and say, what have you got in that thing, man?
Jimmie Johnston's 11th top 5 finish in the last 13 races, his 10th career victory, and the 10th win at Pocono Raceway for Hendrick Motorsports. Let's hear from his team.
Crew Chief Chad Knaus, the Pocono sweep. How does that feel? I'll tell you what, it's just amazing to be able to come up here. We struggled here last year, and we really focused hard on being able to come up here and run well. And I'll tell you what, this whole Lowe's team has just done a tremendous job. Jimmy's really came to his own here. You know, I mean, he looked like Tim Richmond out there running around. He just did awesome, and I'm so proud of him. I wish Mr. Hendrick and the whole Hendrick family could be up here with us today, but, you know, they had that unfortunate thing with their aunt. She passed away, so they're at home with their families. But I'm just so happy to be a part of Hendrick Motorsports, Team Lowe's. I mean, excellent engine, excellent body, excellent chassis, excellent driver. What do you do? It was great. They back up wins at Darlington, Charlotte, and, of course, earlier this year at Pocono. Alan?
Chevy congratulates Jimmie Johnston.
Over the 4th position.
Jimmie Johnston, 29-year-old from El Cajon, California, came into the chase for the Nextel Cup after leading the championship for a lot of the season, kind of stumbling when they came into it. 4 of the 6 races before this final 10-race chase, Johnston finished 30th or worse. He's now less than a lap from the checkered flag tonight and a sweep of the season's races here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Last man to do it at this racetrack, Dale Earnhardt, 1986.
That last lap's a long lap.
So what is winning before friends and family meet? That was it. Jimmie Johnston wins the UAW GM Quality 500, 1.7 seconds over Jeff Gordon. Jimmie Johnston back with his momentum in his championship bid in 2004.
Jeff Gordon stopping, congratulating. Ern Jr.'s running into it.
Congratulatory donut. 5th win of the season for Johnston, 3rd here at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and let's hear from his crew chief, Marty.
We'll talk about your chase to the cup medicine for Jimmie Johnston and Chad Knaus. If only they ran all 10 of these chase races at the Lowe's Motor Speedway, you'd be in really good shape, Chad.
Yeah, we're real happy with the way this car performed tonight. You know, we had a good car. We had to go back in our setups a little bit. Last night I was reading notes from 2002. So, you know, I'm really proud of Jimmy. He's just incredible here, and these guys did a great job. Great pit stops. It was a great day, dream day.
It's that hard work that pays off and gets Jimmie Johnston to victory lane.
And Jimmy's victory clinching the Manufacturers Championship for 2004 for Chevrolet. Congratulates Jimmy and the number 48 Monte Carlo on their big win. No cars dominated Cup racing like the defending and now once again Manufacturers Champion Chevrolet American Revolution.
He must be getting dizzy going around all those circles.
So Jimmy ties Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. for most wins this season. And while While we wait for Jimmy to come around so we can talk to him, here's how they ran tonight at Charlotte. One lap of their second straight win.
Boy, McMurray's all over it. Got him, bumped him, and moved Ryan up. Now, this ain't over yet. Now, he's got to go through this corner now, doesn't he? Now, Newman will drive by and bump him. Try to take the spot back, but Murray hangs on to it.
Great race for second to the finish, all the way to the checkered flag. But it's going on behind Jimmie Johnston, who picks up his 6th win of 2004.
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job.
And Johnston's championship bid.
Now, Rust is going to go up and have a word with Ryan Newman.
We got a wrecked in turn 1 down here after the checkered flag, too.
Wow, Newman just drove him into, I don't know who drove into who, but Rusty drive into him? Well, interesting team meeting.
That'll keep Mr. Penske busy here after the race. That seems to be the new vogue in burnouts. Put the nose against the wall and let it rip.
Tell you what, not a lot of room on this racetrack to do the burnouts.
That's right.
You can do some damage to your race car bouncing off the inside or outside retaining wall.
So Jimmie Johnston started the day in 8th place in the chase for the Nextel Cup, 227 points behind the leader Kurt Busch. For Jimmy, Kurt finished 5th today, so just like last Saturday night at Charlotte, he won the race and only gained 20 points. He's going to win the race today and not gain very many more than that either, especially since Kurt got the bonus points for leading most laps. 6th win of 2004.
Mark is just, both of these guys are driving their guts out right now. As hard as they can possibly go and still keep it under control.
One more time. One more lap. One more.
White flag is up. Final lap in Atlanta. Jimmie Johnston leading Mark Martin.
I think they're a little bit better this time, Jimmie Johnston, but still gained on him just a touch. Johnston's got it. He makes a big mistake in 3 and 4. Mark can't do it. This would be 3 in a row for that 48 car.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Bring it home. Bring it home. Jimmy, don't do any burnouts, buddy.
The emotions of the victory for Jimmie Johnston. He wins in Atlanta.
That's good stuff.
And loving memory all the way.
Nothing.
In loving memory all the way. Jimmie Johnston with his 7th victory of the season. After a terrible, terrible 6 days for the downhill Hendrick Marshall.
The adrenaline comes down and the emotion hits. An emotional victory. Hendrick and Hendrick Motorsports back to victory lane with Jimmie Johnston behind the wheel, Chad.
This has been the hardest week of my life. Dealing with the loss that we had and trying to get back to the racetrack and do the jobs we've got to do and do what it is that Mr. Hendrick loves the most, and that's racing. And for us to try to put all that stuff behind us and do what it is that we need to do was just, it was hard, but we did it for him and we did it for the Rick and Linda and the rest of the Hendrick family and the Turners and Liz and Dick. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Of course, Scott, just awesome.
Seems like it was meant to be.
That's the man that did it right there. He's just, I don't know if it was meant to be or not, but I guarantee you, Randy Jordan, it wasn't just his engine under the hood today.
Martin to second. And the white flag is up. Here comes Jeff Gordon.
One more. Go get him.
Jeff Gordon to third. Jimmie Johnston off of turn number 2. The final lap of the final Southern 500 at Darlington. Can he score the victory? Close out this racetrack's great history with his name on the winner's trophy and put the exclamation point on a bid for the championship heading to Miami next Sunday. It'll be Jimmie Johnston as the winner of the 55th Mountain Mountain Dew Southern 500.
12 blocked him there. White flag.
Money flag next.
Jimmie Johnston in the 48. He'll stay tucked to that yellow line all the way around this racetrack. He will not open the bottom. That yellow line is his best friend. Just keep that car down low where they can't get under it. I don't think they've got the steam to do it.
Stewart looks slow. He's got Gordon now up high. Gordon has Biffle. Jeff Gordon clawing his way toward the front.
Gordon home.
Ryan Newman.
You in the 12. 12 jumped up top.
Jimmy's pulling away.
Yeah, he got those guys that Ryan had to block the 24 and gave Jimmie a little extra room there coming to the flag.
Jimmie Johnston wins the Budweiser shootout in his third appearance, and he will take Hendrick Motorsports to victory lane in this event for the fifth time.
I'll tell you, that's a darn good race. Yes, it was. Newlyweds there. Jimmie Johnston and wife Chandra married this past December. Way to start the year off. Daryl, I talked to Chad Canals the other day, Jimmie Johnston's crew chief. He said, we worked hard on Daytona, but we didn't work real hard. We worked on all the other races. That could be bad news for the competition. I tell you, I think they got the steam on the hood. It looked to me like the 24 and the 48 both.
Johnston finished 7th in the shootout in 2003 and 9th last year. What a run he had at the end of 2004 to come within 8 points of winning the Nextel Cup.
That's Rick and Chad right there. And
here's Matt.
well, you just told this team the winning move was the move on pit road.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we got a couple new players on our team on the pit crew, and those guys had an incredible pit stop, and they got us out in front of everybody else that took 4 tires. We knew when the 12 car took 2 that we'd be able to catch him pretty quick on the racetrack, and especially when he got out there by himself. And just the pit crew, they just did an incredible job.
What a way to start out Speed Week.
Yeah, it's my first victory here at Daytona. I'm pretty excited about it.
Congratulations.
Well,
Guys,
jump up and down then. Come on, Chad, get with it.
Johnston the winner, Newman second by 0.2 of a second. Jeff Gordon third over Tony Stewart on the final lap. Biffle fifth. His teammate Kurt Busch sixth. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mark Martin, Casey Kane, Bobby Labonte. The top 10. And if you had a wish, it would be that John and Ricky Hendrick and Randy Dorton, Jeff Turner, and all of those lost in that tragic plane crash in Martinsville, Virginia last October, would be here to see this.
Mike, these guys were making, huge gains last year.
8 straight finishes of 6th or better, including 4 wins in 2 seconds. This would make it 9, and he's 1 lap away.
Pretty smooth ride.
Done a good job all day long. Got himself out front. Where that car had such a huge advantage is on new tires. It was really bad fast for a number of laps on new tires.
He has clean racetrack now. Half a lap to go, halfway down the backstretch.
So the House of Roush.
Absolutely rock. I love my job. I love my team. And boys, let's see a victory lane.
The House of Roush becomes a teardown for Hotel Hendrick. Jimmie Johnston brings the Lowe's Chevrolet to the checkered flag. 5 wins in 2 seconds in the last 9 races for Johnston.
Yeah, Mike, 3 Hendrick cars in the top.
Turn 2, a crash on the final lap. Jeremy
Mayfield, I'm not sure what happened.
And so now the rest of this field will freeze as the caution waves for Mayfield's crash on the final lap. And as exciting as Johnston's win is, how about hometown teenager Kyle Busch, who gave a safe driving clinic to high school students just 4 years younger than him this weekend. And here he is finishing second in his hometown.
And he ran a limited schedule last year, but his first Nextel Cup start here was 1 year ago in Las Vegas,
where he crashed on lap 12.
Little different. What a difference a year makes.
Big brother, the Nextel champ Kurt Busch, comes home third, with Jeff Gordon fourth and Kevin Harvick a hard-fought fifth. Greg Biffle, Casey Mears, Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, the top 10.
I think we'll see him celebrating here.
Killed the motor. Can't get it started.
Oops.
Yeah, here it goes. Let's get.
Check your battery switches.
There you go. Here you go. It'll start.
goes outside.
Just like in Atlanta last March. He's not going to be able to do it, I don't think. They're side by side.
Here he comes. Jimmie Johnston.
48 car.
He did it. 3 in a row, Jimmie Johnston.
By 2/100ths of a second.
I thought when he got beat off of turn 2, it was all over, but he drove it in on the outside and won it.
Boy, was that worth staying up late for, or what?
Incredible.
Oh, Jimmie said, come on, teammate. Cut me some slack.
Through turns 3 and 4 now. Kyle Busch, the rookie, looking at Johnson, the championship contender. Teammates coming to the checkers. Jimmie Johnston wins at Dover. Jimmie Johnston looking for the checkered flag.
Drove that car in. Marks on that car started dragging. We haven't seen drag all day.
One more lap.
White flag, final lap.
Driving 110% now.
Two more turns. Does not look like Busch can get there. Jimmie Johnston has had a wild night. He and his crew have gone through all kinds of problems. But Jimmie Johnston, 4 in a row at Lowe's.
Everybody's lined up.
But they're lined up. Somebody's got to make a move. It's going to happen.
Off of turn 4. At the line this time, the white flag. 1 lap to go at Daytona.
It's Junior that's making the move. He didn't want to do it, he said, but he's going to the outside.
Got to. It's Daytona 500.
He's got to try, at least try to win.
Meanwhile, Ryan Newman looked both sides of Johnson, nowhere to go. Stays in line.
This is what Johnson wants to see in his mirror, though. He wants to see those guys behind him, side by side.
Casey Mears runs third.
Junior's losing positions as he tries to get on the outside. Tony Stewart has moved into 5th, 6th.
Here goes Ryan Newman. He's going to try the high side. Which way will Mears go? Oh, hose this 12-car Ryan Newman.
Keep pedaling it, man. Keep pedaling.
That's it.
Clear by 4.
That's it. Oh, crash behind him. Crash behind him. The caution is out. The race is over. Jimmie Johnston has won the Daytona 500.
You are my hero.
With his car owner watching here at the track and his crew chief watching at home, Jimmie Johnston wins.
Then white, then checkered flag finish.
Yeah, Kenseth's got to watch the outside because it's so wide down this front straightaway here. If he gives up much room to the outside, yeah.
That's where Kyle Busch, the 5, has been so strong on the outside of the
And I imagine he's sitting there thinking that same thing. If I could do this again. Kenseth kind of jumped out there, got a big jump on everybody.
Told his crew during the caution that his engine is flat. Doesn't feel like it has a lot of power. We'll see right here.
Here comes Johnson. Looks like he's been so good off of the corner. That's where he's been closing.
Contact turn 2, a car up toward the wall. Misses it.
Whoa. Here comes Jimmie. I think he'll follow Matt in here, but he's been so strong coming off the corner.
Matt Kenseth, he's not going to give the bottom up, though. Jimmie Johnson in the 48, he turns it to the bottom, coming to the white flag this time.
Clear low, clear low.
If you don't give up the bottom, you'll be okay, I think.
But Darrell's been turned 2. That's where the streak has been with this 48 car.
Kyle Busch poised to take advantage. It's a 3-car race with a mile to go.
He's looking outside. You better block him. You're going to hold him off. Got a good run.
Kenseth pulls the block, going off into turn 3. Goes to the high side. He's going to try to get that momentum.
Jimmie
Big
Johnston
drag race.
last year like
Drag
this.
race.
Kenseth with the edge. Here comes Johnson.
Jimmie's got it.
Momentum
He's got
outside.
He's got it. He's got it.
Johnson
48.
wins the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. He led 1 lap.
He got that run on the high side through 3 and 4.
I like it.
Stewart comes down.
Now, that was Vickers did a really good thing. He got out front. Now drop down and pick up your teammate.
Slow car, turn 1 on the bottom. Hopefully it'll turn in and not be a factor.
Vickers don't want to get too big of a lead here. They'll get a run on him.
Here comes 17.
Yeah,
On the outside. Watch out. Here comes Kansas.
Remember what happened to Stewart on the restart? He got too big a lead, became a sitting duck.
I tell you what, Tony Stewart has been to the front, to the back, to the front, and
Vickers blocking his teammate. White flag this time. 1 to go.
He's got to block 2 teammates to win it, though. Gordon and Johnson. He slides way up high and takes the white flag.
Johnson stayed in bounds in the 48 car. He's got the push from Tony Stewart in the 20 to keep Vickers to the high side.
Vickers couldn't block them both. Here comes Kenseth around the top, but no help for Matt.
Tony's pushing up.
20 car behind you.
Going to get tight here, guys. Going to get tight.
Gordon's at the bottom in the 24. Not a lot of help down there.
Barrett in the 25. Single file.
It's just tire smoke. They're beating and banging over there.
They're rubbing everything they got. Bottoms, top, sides.
Checkered flag. So you better get the gas on.
All Jimmie Johnston at 48 can do is protect the bottom. That's all he can hope for.
Just remember, it's a long way down here to the finish line.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes.
Locking Stewart. Here they come.
Jimmie Johnston, Daytona 500 winner, holds off Tony Stewart and wins the Arizona. What a run. Wow. Stewart second. Vickers third.
I say, oh, yeah.
Jimmie Johnston back to his teammate, Jeff Gordon, the 24 car.
You know, somebody didn't realize that Jeff runs awfully well here all the time. But he hadn't won a race here since, I think it's 2000. It's the last time Jeff won a race here.
He won the All-Star race that year in a backup car.
Exactly.
For all of these teams, they have learned a lot headed into the longest race of the season next week.
Well, they may have learned a lot, but they're also going to have to bring back a different car. A bunch of them. White flag in the air for $1 billion. Brings her off and turns down that long back to 1.7 seconds.
Kyle Petty in the 45 got by Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8, so Kyle was up in the 8th position in the 45.
Puts the Petty cars 6 and 8. The 2003 winner of the Nextel All-Star Challenge, about to give Hendrick Motorsports its 5th All-Star win. Jimmie Johnston in the low Chevy wins the Nextel All-Star Challenge.
Got a big tip of the hat though to Kevin Harvick and Richard George.
Championship standings. Think about for probably a day and a half.
What an unbelievable.
Caution is out. Check that. Caution is not out yet. There's a crash on the backstretch.
It's like Bobby Gordon and Greg Biffle got together.
Still the white flag is out. Johnson off of turn 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Jimmie Johnston from California wins at Indianapolis and the caution is out.
Everybody has congratulated Cruciate Chad Canals in the race. Got a new contract. I mean, I've got the best team in motorsports out there.
Jimmie Johnston got off of turn 2 really good that time. Don't know if the 11 is going to be able to get to him, Bill.
Last lap at Martinsville. Jimmie Johnston won this race 2 years ago, but there was no victory lane, no celebration. 10 members of the Hendrick family, Tony Stewart's helicopter pilot, killed in a plane crash on their way to this race. Johnson's always wanted to get back to victory lane here at Martinsville to salute those fallen friends, and Johnson wins the Subway 500 at Martinsville. Strong run by Denny.
Teammate Matt Kenseth go at it. White flag.
The white flag's out for Pete's sake.
Oh, shucks.
This is just getting
This is
good, boys.
Yeah.
You played down hard. You just not bad. Not bad. I think we'll keep you for a while.
To Jimmie Johnston. He's going to win this race by 2 seconds.
Can you three-peat? There you go. Bring her home.
His 3rd Las Vegas victory in a row.
Cha-ching! Incredible job. I could not be 50 wins. 150. Everybody, I could not be prouder. Could not be prouder.
Jimmy. You're awesome. Stevie, you did a great job.
Hendrick Motorsports 150th win is what they were talking about right there. And a 1-2 finish for Hendrick Motorsports, a 1-2-3 finish for Chevrolet. Jimmie Johnston will head for victory lane, and they've moved it. He's got to find it first. This time as they come off 4.
Look at that thing. Look at that 48 slide up of turn 4, right up underneath Stewart. Now, he might be able to get it done this time, Larry.
I think
he's better down here.
Yeah, he's just going to go by him on the bottom side. He'll slide up in front of him off turn 2, but he'll have Stewart back.
Not quite. Not quite.
Oh, he's Stewart the wall.
Bumped the wall. Don't think it'll hurt the car.
Looked like Stewart eased it into 1 to give Jimmy the bottom and tried to make a run on the outside at him.
I think it probably knocked the right front fender in, and that's going to take away some downforce.
He definitely hit that wall actually pretty hard. Kenseth still 3rd, Jeff Burton 4th, Montoya 5th. Clint Boyer right on top of Montoya for 5th place.
No pressure. White flag this time.
I guess last week, Larry, we underestimated a 48. Can he win 3 in a row at Vegas? I said, I don't see how that could be possible. He did.
Yes, he
Today we say the 20 will walk off and the 48 will run second. Where is he at? Leading the race.
Title defense for Jimmie Johnston. The Nextel Cup champion going for 2 in a row. Back at 5th place, side by side, as Johnston comes to the line. Jimmie Johnston wins the Cobalt Tools 500. Stewart, Kenseth, Burton. Got it
drag race
right here. Montoya will finish 5th. Clint Boyer 6th. Truex Jr. 6th. Points leader Mark Martin comes home 10th.
And Jimmy's doing everything he can to keep him back there. Jeff's going to have to move him if he wants to win this race. Don't wreck him, just move him. It'll be the white flag when they come back to the line. I believe if he's got anything for him, we'll see it off at turn 4.
Right, he can't get to him in turn 2, Darrell. White flag, but no surrender.
One more good one here, bud.
Last lap.
This is it. He's going to look under him there. Jimmy got a little bit off. He had to get out of the gas a little bit.
They hit you. Be ready for it.
Here we go. He's going to move him. He's going to move him. He's going to move him.
Here comes the inside. He's got the inside. They touch once, twice. Drag race. Jimmie Johnston.
By a fender. Jim. He held him off. Nice job, Jimmy. What a race by teammates. That was fantastic. I bet Jeff Gordon isn't terribly happy either.
It's what we've been waiting for 5 years right there. Awesome. That was my year. I just used there.
Yes, you did.
Good, clean racing.
Yeah. That's about as good as it gets at Martinsville right there. Their teammate Kyle Busch, the 5, ends up finishing 4th. Jimmy wasn't going to move over and just let Jeff go by. They really put on a whale of a show. That's a way to race.
Well, the last time a driver won 3 of the first 6 races of the season, it was Jeff Gordon in 1996. He won Richmond, Darlington, and Bristol. How about Jimmie Johnston? Had Gordon won, it would have tied him with Dale Earnhardt with 76 career wins, but that will have to wait for another day.
Mike, you talked about those 3 wins. Just remember, we talked about this a little while ago. Jimmie Johnston makes the chase. That gives him 30 bonus points already going into those final 10 races. You just have to have so much admiration and respect for that whole crowd, man. I mean, just think the shape yesterday.
Congratulations to Chevy driver Jimmie Johnston, winner today from Chevy, an American Revolution.
I believe he's going to run out of time. White flag.
White flag. One more good one.
You know, in the old style car, Johnston had only 1 top 10 here in 10 starts. Different story with the Impala.
Great day for his teammate, too. Jeff Gordon has struggled the last 4 times we've been here.
Jimmie Johnston and the Lowe's Chevrolet come off turn 4 to their 4th win of the season and 27th career Nextel Cup victory.
Winner Richmond.
Newman and Harvick off the corner. Newman holds on for the spot. 6th place.
Right behind his teammate Kurt Busch, who finishes 5th.
You never Hendrick Motorsports for everything you guys do. I just can't say it enough. Thank you, everybody.
Jimmie Johnston, a winner at Las Vegas, Atlanta, Martinsville, and now Richmond. Add to that a second at Talladega, a third at California, and a fourth at Phoenix. Solid second in Le Mans. Chevy congratulates Jimmie Johnston, winner of today's race. From Chevy, an American Revolution.
Jimmie Johnston, a young man from El Cajon, California, came back to his hometown this week for a charitable golf tournament. A celebrity golf tournament and a charity auction to raise money for Habitat for Humanity for San Diego. He's inducted into the Hall of Fame at his high school. First time he's been back since 1993. And now on the final lap at California Speedway, Jimmie Johnston, the California kid, is going to do something he wanted to do here for a long time. Coming home, not only to visit the family and friends, but to go to Victory Lane at California Speedway. He has not won since May 6th, race number 10 at Richmond. But guess what? Tonight at California Speedway, race number 25, Jimmie Johnston takes the
His team up front where they could win races. They were very competitive when Chad was gone, but boy, this is just these last couple of weeks it showed that extra little bit that they've got.
Jimmie Johnston won 4 times in the first 10 races of the year. Then he did it after the win at Richmond. He didn't win again until last weekend at California. Chad Canals, right side of your screen, he led that driver, that entire team, to the 2006 NASCAR Next L Cup Championship. Jimmie Johnston trying to pick up win number 6 in 2007. It would be Jimmie Johnston's 29th career win, and he will come down and take the checkered flag as Jimmie Johnston sweeps both races by the wins at Richmond.
Yeah, boys, you guys are awesome. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Johnny Summer,
Guys, that was great. Good job. Big crew, way to bounce back, gentlemen. Thank you.
On the rear of the 48 car.
and the 6 cars sitting sideways in the middle of the track. They're wide open. Now the caution flag's out. Race is over. That's it right there.
And boy, Chad Canals says, I can't believe we got a caution flag.
Guys, that was an unbelievable race. And we saw the caution flags all day long, late in the race. And they were coming wide open in turn 1 with this 6 car sitting dead sideways in the middle of the track.
NASCAR rules are you get 1 attempt at a green-white checker, and if the caution comes out, the race is over. They stop scoring them right there. And the caution and the checkered flag.
And right now, Kyle Busch is being scored in the 3rd position. So scoring's probably going to go back and check this one more time, but unbelievable finish.
Kyle Busch waving to his teammate. Greg Biffle, there's Jeff Gordon going by, and the celebration begins. Now watch Chad Canals' reaction.
Finally.
Let's go down to Mike Massaro.
And for the 3rd race in a row here at the Martinsville Speedway, the 48 team in victory lane. Looked like there were some tense moments for you down the stretch, though.
Yeah, I think that we had the best car here today. Jimmie obviously drove the wheels off the car. All those darn cautions, it was aggravating, but turned out okay. It was a good day for us, the whole Lowe's team, and considering it's happened to us good and bad on this weekend over the years, it's a nice way to end this weekend.
What were your thoughts in that final restart with Ryan Newman right on your rear bumper?
Oh, we knew it was going to be tough. Ryan's really good on new tires anywhere we go. He's a great short-run driver. I mean, he's just on restarts, qualifying, whatever it is, he's the man. And we were nervous about it, but we also knew that Jimmie's pretty good, too.
Certainly proved that tonight, Doc. Another victory for Jimmie Johnston here in Martinsville.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Folks, put the seatbelts on the sofa. Here we come. Jimmie Johnston down for the green flag, trying to win a chase and trying to win a race.
Oh, and Johnson gets a good restart. He gets away from Edwards by about 5 cars. Junior spinning.
Earl Jr. spins up in front of McMurray.
Tire flew off that left rear of the A car. How in the world did that happen? The tire completely fell off the car. That's a 1 attempt at a green-white checker.
Coming to the white, coming to the white.
Right in caution, and Jimmie Johnston will win it here at Atlanta.
They're yelling. Slow down.
This one, folks, is history. What a day as Jimmie
the 17. Here comes Johnson.
Sliding off the corner.
Like they're dirt tracking at 190 miles an hour. Can Johnson hang there? Back in the throttle for 48, Jimmie Johnston.
He's just going to take it right here. He just squeezes Matt Kenseth. He can't quite get him cleared.
Unbelievable. These guys are side by side, lap after lap. Johnson's got to be smart. He's got to be smart right here.
Kenseth trying to hang on. Johnson.
Still there, white flag this time by. Still there, barely.
Oh, Johnson clears him with 2 laps to go. Back in the spring, it was on the white flag that Matt Kenseth got past. Here it's 2 laps to go. Does Kenseth have anything to try to reel him back in?
Boy, it's going to be tough right now.
Oh, look at Chad Canals. Is he loving that pass or what? By the way, Jeff Gordon in 7th position.
Boy, it's even right now, Jimmie Johnson's last lap 4/10 of a second faster than clean air, and now he's out of it.
You're never going to see it any better than that right there.
All I could have done was wreck him, Robbie. I wrecked myself. Relief, I couldn't do anything else.
Jimmie Johnston came here 9 points out of the lead. He came to a track where he had never won a Cup race. But Jimmie Johnston has driven the wheels off his Chevy, and he will win at Texas Motor Speedway.
Great job, Jimmy.
He wins his 4th in a row, Andy. That is a convincing fashion, and the guy deserves to win a championship.
Behind you, coming to the light here, buddy. Nice and smooth.
Gotta believe every noise inside the car is amplified. He knows his teammate, Jeff Gordon, is faded back to 10th spot. He knows he'll open up a significant points lead with 1 race to go. White flag for Jimmie Johnston. Jimmie Johnston off of turn 2, trying to do what hasn't been done since 1998, trying to win 4 in a row. As Johnson takes it down less than half a lap away from the checkered flag.
Dude, you are incredible. Awesome job today. Good job. Boys, I love you, man. Got to give me something to race every week. Thank you.
Well, at least
Brother,
somebody's
man, awesome. Awesome. Great job, Jimmy. Chad. It's an incredible job. Incredible pit stop today, guys. That's what did that. Pit stop, Jimmy. Awesome driver, my friend. Awesome.
That was Rick Hendrick you heard chime in there, the owner who has both these cars, and what a performance, Jeff. Jeff Gordon, by the way, finishing in 10th position. Jimmie Johnston is the winner for 4th consecutive race in a row. Jimmie's 33rd career win. Let's go down where Mike is calling up for the crew chief.
And he had the perfect time. 4 consecutive wins for the 48 team, and now you carry a point lead of 80 points or more. We're still calculating the official points, but 80 points or more heading into the final race. How confident and how comfortable is that lead for you guys?
We're not, obviously we're all happy to extend the points lead and get another victory. You know, this team has just done a phenomenal job all season long. And it's a great day for the 24-48 shop to get another victory. 10 wins in a year, that's pretty awesome. You know, but going into Homestead, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. You know, just easily we can have an issue and not finish that race. So we just got to stay focused, keep our heads down, and do what we can. And, you know, I want to say thank you to all the veterans that we've got out there today. You know, Veterans Day is very, very special, and you know, we really appreciate everything you guys do for us and continue doing things.
Another incredible performance in the chase for the 48 team. Believe it or not, Doc, this is their 11th chase victory. No other team has more than 4.
Way down. Slow it down now, bud. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it way down. Big gap behind you, White.
Last time
You've got a 20-second lead there, backing way down. One of the cars going into 1 now.
What a great
Slow
gamble.
it down, buddy.
What a great call. High stakes, gambling, he does it.
If he can just
Slow it
make
down.
it to
Slow
turn
it down.
4, it'll be a good show.
Put it in neutral.
He can coast. Put it in neutral. Whatever you want to do, you got it made.
Jimmie Johnston off turn 4.
He did
First win for Hendrick in 2008. He did. Jimmie Johnston coasts across on fumes and wins it.
I'm not sure we'll see a burnout. I'm not sure there's enough fuel to do a burnout.
That is it. He won.
Oh, by the way.
Fun.
Clint Boyer crosses the line 8 seconds behind Johnson.
Now all the other guys are saying, why did we stop? I love it. A fuel mileage race works. If I'm the other guy, I'm saying, why did I stop?
Chad Knaus gets a big hug from Jimmy's wife, Shani. And finally, Rick Hendrick will have a chance at victory lane. Defending series champion Jimmie Johnston in a fuel mileage finale.
Now, Denny Hamlin came out on top of the cars that had to come to pit road. He did make his way back to third. That's 3 consecutive top 5 finishes for him.
And Mark Martin, who just had this race in the bag, he finishes 5th. And Jeff Burton, who started 39th, he finishes in the top 6.
Chevy congratulates Team Chevy driver Jimmie Johnston on winning at Phoenix. From Chevy and American Revolution.
Jimmie Johnston got 4 more corners to hit right here.
4 left turns away from the lion's share of a $9.6 million purse.
So he was about perfect with that corner right there. So was Carl Edwards.
Johnston looked like he got through that corner and off of that corner really well, not to let Carl get a good run on him down the backstretch.
That was real critical because this long straightaway right here could decide it.
4 hours ago, over 250,000 fans asked themselves, who will it be? Who will win the Allstate 400 in 2008? They all had different answers.
Another perfect corner. Jimmie Johnston did a great job there. His crew, congratulations. Just a fantastic job.
Out of turn 4 and 2-time NASCAR Sprint Cup champion Jimmie Johnston becomes a 2-time winner at the Brickyard. Edwards, Hammock, Sadler.
Jeff Gordon worked his way back into the top 5. A.J. Allmendinger with a 10th place finish. Great run for him.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 12th.
Man, that's all there is to it. Thank you, boys. What a great team effort by this Lowe's team.
I think maybe they've hit their stride getting ready for this chase.
Jimmie Johnston began the week coming out to his hometown of El Cajon. He wanted to give back his 2nd annual golf tournament to raise money, $500,000 for the Habitat for Humanity to build homes for people who didn't have them. They handed the keys, he and wife Shandy, to a young single mom who had 3 children who didn't have a place to live. But tonight, at this racetrack, it was time for Jimmie Johnston to take back the lead point is the top contender for the 2008 Chase Championship. Jimmie Johnston takes the win.
Great work, boys. That's the way we roll. Back in the day. Great job, buddy. Great job. What a way to end the week. Kyle Busch still fighting for this spot. He's going to beat Casey Kane to the line.
Casey Kane didn't need that to happen. That's just some points. We keep pointing that out, but that cost him a couple of points right there.
That was 7th spot. Started Harvey Point into 5th. Edwards and Rick Hendrick and Chad Knaus. The boss giving them all a hug, and these guys well-deserved effort down there.
Dominant. White flag this time. Clear by 1.
Jimmie Johnston has won twice and had 4 top 10 finishes in the last 6 races. Talk about momentum and how important it is heading into the chase. He dominates at California a week ago. He won both events at Richmond in 2007, was disappointed about what happened here in May. But on a Sunday afternoon in September, Jimmie Johnston comes down and wins it at Richmond.
Wow, what a race. Great race. Denny Hamlin 3rd, Dale Jr. 4th. See Clint Boyer battling to the line here.
Okay, you can breathe now, Clint. You're in the chase.
Right, yeah. Great job.
Boyer will finish 12th, Edwards 13th, and that will put Boyer as the final car in the chase by 69 points over Casey Kane, who finished 13th in points, and
Thank you, boys. See Jimmy turning. He's turning his brake bias right now all the way to the front so he can do a big burnout right here for everybody. He's got pretty good at that. Yeah.
Phoenix, Indianapolis, California, and now Richmond. 4 wins on the season for Jimmie Johnston, 40 bonus points heading into race number 1 in the chase next week at New Hampshire.
Yeah, as happy as these guys are, it has to be a big boost for Tony Stewart and Greg Cipodelli and that team to be able to come here and finish second, knowing they're going to Loudon
something when he got forced to that high side there a while ago. He did find something. He was 4/10 of a second faster than Jimmie Johnston that last lap. And you can see Jimmie Johnston take that away from him right there. Wow. He's got a fight on his hands here this last lap. White flag.
Get you somebody. Let's go get him now.
That was big right there. Jimmie Johnston took that away. Carl Edwards was going to get to the outside of him and have a chance to make the pass. Still might get him right here.
Here he comes, digging up off the corner, turn 2, half a lap away from the checkered flag.
And what's Jimmie Johnston do here? He goes to that high side. Carl Edwards is going to go to the bottom. There we go.
Oh,
Drove right by him. And it's with the car stick. Here comes Jimmie Johnston. He's in the wall.
Here comes Jimmie.
We're back inside now.
Oh, wow.
Carl Edwards trying to hang on. Here comes Jimmie Johnston down, and Johnson will take the win.
Woo! How good is that? Wow. That's a finish right there, boys.
And
Biffle gets the 24.
Biffle will get Jeff Gordon. Wow.
5 points for him.
How about Carl Edwards and just driving it all the way from one side of the track to the other?
You called it. You said it that Jimmie was going to take it away.
There, brother.
Man, oh man. And Carl was going to go to the inside. Yeah. Polio slide job, it just slid too far. For our top 13, there were 10 of them that were chase drivers. Reagan, Allmendinger, and Sadler in 8th, 9th, and 10th were the only guys that broke that up.
That was cool.
That was cool, yeah.
Let's go down to Mike.
And Chad Canals now just catching his breath, I would imagine. What'd you think of those last, say, 300 yards?
I didn't like that a whole hell of a lot. It was what a great race. You know, Jimmie's just done a great job. I love racing with Carl Edwards and Bob Osborne. Their guys are great. They're gentlemen racers. They dig. They want it really bad, and it's fun when you can beat guys racing like that. That's one for the highlight reel there. And Jimmie just did a great job. The team, the picker, just did incredible today. Great pit stops, and we made some adjustments, and it came to life. We were a little off at the beginning, but Craig Ives, my engineers, and those guys, they did a great job.
You've now got the point lead, a 10-point advantage, 7 races to go.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything right now. Right now, all I got to do is win races and finish in the top 5, and the rest of it will fall in place.
This team knows how to...
Jimmie Johnston.
5 car lengths for Jimmie Johnston. Earnhardt Jr.'s got a little over 1 lap to get there. White flag for Johnson.
White flag this time.
What a dominant day for Jimmie Johnston. He's led 7 times for 339 laps. And down the back straightaway, Jimmie Johnston trying to pick up his 6th win in 2008.
Good job, guys. Good job, Jimmie. Shall we roll, boys? Excellent performance, gentlemen. Excellent performance. Great work. That's what you call points racing. Getting them all.
That's the way you get all of them. Lead the most laps and take that win.
All 4 Hendrick cars finishing in the top 6. It is.
Look at Curtis. Think he's not driving hard? Still digging. They got that thing completely sideways. Jimmie Johnston sideways there, too. Kurt got a nice run off the corner. Good bumper.
Can he get there? Here he comes. Kurt Busch. A car length away. Jimmie Johnston trying to hang on.
Back. Awesome job, dude.
And Jimmie Johnston wins for the 7th time this year. World contact.
Hard licks these cars. That's a bad way to end the race. A lot of cars getting torn up here.
6, 7, 8 cars involved.
It's involved.
Bobby Gordon there. Bill Elliott involved. Kenny Schrader involved. The 2 initially involved were the 42 and 10. Were sort of shoved aside, but Jimmie Johnston humping that fist and waving and saying, guys, we got 1 to go.
Down the back straightaway.
Newman and Martin lean on each other in turn 2.
I think Newman got the better of him that time. I believe he will prevail.
Jimmie Johnston wins at Martinsville on the 25th anniversary of Hendrick Motorsports' first win. 41st Cup win as Dale Jr. bounces off the wall on the way to the flag.
Fishtailing to the house. Let's see what Johnson in the 11 car, if they have any words. No, it looks like pretty congenial.
5 wins.
Great work, Jimmie. Great work, man. Thanks.
5 wins in the last 6 Martinsville races for Jimmie Johnston.
That's 10 in the last 13 for Hendrick Motorsports here.
And 18 Martinsville wins for Rick Hendrick.
Can you imagine if he had all those clocks go off at once?
You're the man.
He didn't lead the race until 70 laps to go. Number 4, this should carry him past Stewart and into the lead with 2 to go.
I think that bump down the front here on Tony Stewart, it was kind of a little wake-up call. Hey, man, I got 4 tires, you got 2. I'm coming. What racing, though? Johnson is my hero today, Larry. That was a whale of a drive, taking those 4 tires, that gamble, and driving it to the front. But you know who's breathing the easiest right now? Jansen Nelson, that 48 pit crew. Yeah, but he's doing those I told you so's now.
Jimmie Johnston and the Cobalt Tools Lowe's Chevrolet come off turn 4 and score their 4th win at Dover, their 2nd win of 2009.
Stewart 2nd, Biffle 3rd, Kenseth 4th, Kurt Busch 5th.
Jimmie led 298 laps, the most laps that he has led in 269 starts.
Right away, look at him moving from inside to outside. White flag.
Jimmy's doing everything he can to keep him back there, not letting him get too close to the bumper. He doesn't want to get the opportunity to get him loose. Here's Mark Spot coming up. Got one more run at him.
This time down the back straightaway, Jimmie Johnston stays in the middle of the racetrack and will pull him by a couple of car lengths. 2 turns away from the checkered flag. Turn 3.
Well, Mark just needs a couple of car lengths trying to loosen him up. Man, he drove it hard in there and out of that corner. That's why Jimmie Johnston's a champion right there, folks.
Out of turn 4, headed for the checkered flag, and 3-time NASCAR Sprint Cup champion Jimmie Johnston becomes a 3-time winner at the Brickyard 400.
First time anybody's ever won it back to back.
Yes, boys! Hell yes!
Stewart gets Biffle there at the end.
Awesome, dude. You are absolutely incredible. Just incredible. I am very proud of you, buddy. Incredible, incredible.
For the NASCAR Sprint Cup. White flag next time by for Jimmie Johnston. Jimmie Johnston is a 4-time winner at Dover International Speedway. And he is a lap away from collecting his 5th win on the Monster Mile.
One more time around.
He came here as a rookie driver in 2002. Not only did he win both races that year, he led the most laps in both races, serving notice that this young man was going to be a factor in NASCAR Sprint Cup racing. And here today, he has led 3 times for 271 laps, and Jimmie Johnston wins it at Dover.
That's right, boys. Maximum points. Thank you.
Johnston takes the win. Martin in 2nd. Kenseth finishing 3rd. Montoya 4th. Kurt Busch 5th. And you saw that it was Jeff Gordon 6th. Allmendinger did finish in front of Casey Kane, who finished 8th. Tony Stewart 9th. And Ryan Newman in the top 10. By the way, Carl Edwards finished 11th. Final lap here in California. Side-by-side action. Gordon and Montoya. 2nd position. Martin is driven now out from underneath the 14 car. Here he comes trying to be a factor here, maybe to finish 3rd or 2nd.
And see, he'll go to the high side here and see if he can get by Montoya. Montoya's going to try to block, but he see Gordon all the way on the apron.
Jimmie Johnston coming down out of turn 4. What a job they have done again, and for the 2nd year, make it 3rd year in a row in the fall, Jimmie Johnston wins at California. And Gordon finishes 2nd.
Nice job, guys. Hell yeah. How about that, John?
The sponsor's name, one and the same for Jimmie Johnston.
Dominated the second half of the race along with Dale Jr., held him off at the end. Checkered flag, career win 23, Denny Hamlin, your winner at Homestead Miami Speedway. Matt Kenseth will finish 2nd, and here he comes, champion for the 6th time. It's Jimmie Johnston.
2013
as they enter turn 1.
Yeah, the 48, 6-time champion Jimmie Johnston. The car just hasn't agreed with him. Checking out. You heard him before the pit stop. What do we need? Big adjustments on the 48 and to his outside. The 18 of Kyle Busch, a poor pit stop, but now he lines up in the outside. No one's better rolling the top than the 18 of Kyle Busch.
And you can bet Kyle Busch will try to make that happen. He's unbelievably good on that outside on restarts. 10 to go. They come into the restart zone. Kyle Larson, the outside. Carl Edwards on the inside. Green flag back in the air. They're blocking. Good go down low. Carl Edwards into the wall. He got tagged by the 22. Big hits by the 19. And the caution comes back out again. That is exactly what we saw Joey Logano was going to try to do. Big fire of the 78. But that is what we thought was going to happen. Obviously, the wreck isn't what we thought. Martin Truex Jr. needs to get out of this race car. Very aggressive on the restart. The flames rolling out from underneath the hood of the 78. Red flag comes out. Martin Truex Jr. is out of the car. Huge contact for the 19 of Carl Edwards. First it was the inside wall, then he was hit by another car.
Championship's on the line, Rick. The 22 gets a great restart. The 19 blocks. They make contact. Look at the damage on the 19 car. A couple huge impacts.
We thought that's what was going to happen. The 22, Joey Logano, has been so good on restarts all night. The 22 gets a big run. Carl sees him coming. He goes to block. 22 does not slow up. Stays in the throttle. Big wreck. And the 22 really ended up getting a lot better out of that.
First, Jimmie Johnston, who's going to have to be aware of the fact that Denny Hamlin behind him, I'm sure would love to jump to his right rear quarter panel, slow him down to help his teammate of the 18.
But one thing we know from Joey Logano, he's going to get a good restart. I would be shocked if we don't see him have a really good restart and being able to push the issue and getting into turn 1. It all comes down to this. 5 laps to go. Lights are off on the pace truck. He'll make a hard left turn and come down to pit road, putting the field back in the hands of Kyle Larson and Kevin Harvick. They make up row number 1. Larson has once again chosen the outside line. Behind them for the championship. Kyle Busch on the inside. Jimmie Johnston on the outside. Great restart for the 48 of Jimmie Johnston. Trying to get by the 4 now to put a gap between himself and the 4. Here comes the 22. Around goes the 17. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. slides into the inside wall. Caution still not out. As they come out of turn number 4, caution now will come out.
Caution's out. Crash.
This race show, the championship celebration, trophy presentation, all will take place on NBCSN. 2 hours of coverage of post-race. Listen in to the 48s. That's what they said on the radio.
Hey, make sure NASCAR stays on top of guys laying back on the start. They were definitely laying back that time. Obviously, it would be happening again here, too. So just be aware of that.
Yeah, the problem with that was the 48 laid back more than everybody else did on that restart, but with the 22 behind him, that was the call saying, hey, don't let that 22 lay back to get this restart. But the 48 on the restart before laid back on the 42 to get the restart he got.
Why? Because this is the same lineup that we saw the 22 get such a great run on the 19. Now we have Kyle Busch starting on the outside, multiple rows back. Will he get fortunate enough to get a couple shots? Will there be an accident? We've seen Joey Logano, probably, he is A+. He has had the best restarts of anyone up through the gears.
And he has dove to the bottom of the racetrack. That's how Carl Edwards tried to block him in this exact same situation. Now, Jimmie Johnston on the inside. Kyle Larson on the outside. As we get ready for overtime. Coming back into the restart zone. Great restarts by both the 48 and the 22. Kyle Larson drops back to second, but he fights back on the outside. Here comes the 4. Kevin Harvick racing that 22 hard.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Jimmie Johnston out front. They've passed the overtime line.
You know, half lane higher.
inside. This time by.
Perfect lap.
Flag in the air. One more time around from Miami. Jimmie Johnston has never won at Homestead Miami Speedway, but he's never been in a position where he's had to win for a championship. Down the backstretch he goes. A half a lap away from the championship. Jimmie Johnston through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmie Johnston wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship.
You are looking at 7-time champion, Sprint NASCAR champion, Jimmie Johnston. Jimmie Johnston, man, I am so proud of you. So proud of you. You're a good man. You're a great champion.
Jimmie Johnston. He's celebrating at Homestead Miami Speedway. This moment presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. Steve, you mentioned it. We may never see anything like this in our lifetimes again.
The way in which they did it. They persevered all day long. Perhaps with not the fastest of the 4 championship cars, but Jack Knaus has been on top of the box for all 7. Rick Hendrick has owned for all 7. Jimmie Johnston has driven, obviously, for all 7. They made adjustments. They continued to battle. They won the race and the championship.
I'm so thankful for 18 incredible years of racing in NASCAR.
Congratulations, Jimmy. You are the
The sport has been good to me and has allowed me to do something I truly love. I showed up chasing a dream and achieved more than I ever thought possible. I'm looking forward to next season and celebrating what will be my last year as a full-time NASCAR Cup driver.
Down the backstretch he goes. Drag race, Jimmie Johnston. By a fin.
Jimmie Johnston has won the Daytona 500. Jimmie Johnston pulling away.
I know what this team is capable of, and I hope 2020 is one of the best yet.